Well, as I mentioned, we are still discovering treasures in Ray's archive on a regular basis. And so that cataloguing work will continue as we look towards different aspects of the collection. We've recently begun a 3D scanning project, including some of Ray's original molds. So Ray's plaster molds hold mathematically perfect captures of Ray's original sculptures. The latex or rubber models do shrink over time, but the molds do not. And so we've been scanning some of that aspect of the collection with the Glasgow School of Art, and I think that gives a very important digital record alongside the physical record that we're keeping for Ray's techniques. In the longer term, we are of course hoping to host more exhibitions of Ray's work. We held a massive exhibit to celebrate Ray's centenary in 2020 at the National Galleries of Scotland in Edinburgh. That was a huge exhibition. They gave us an entire building, 7 rooms, which described Ray's life and career in some detail. That ran for a year and a half. We're dedicated to hosting exhibits of Ray's work, both here in the UK and overseas, and in the United States as well. So please watch this space. We'll have some announcements coming soon, and we'll hopefully be coming to visit Ray's fans across the world. We're now into our 4th year of the Ray Harryhausen Awards, and that's our attempt to credit contemporary filmmakers and animators, people who are working and carrying on Ray's legacy through their own creations. And we've had some wonderful award winners over the past 3 years. Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, Phil Tippett's Mad God, and Jim Capobianco's The Inventor in 2024, which is his stop motion telling of the life of Leonardo da Vinci. But alongside these big names, we're attempting to encourage and celebrate the work of up-and-coming artists and animators, children who are making their first ever stop motion films, or students who are embarking upon the first stages of their career. And so I think that's very important too. We're trying to keep some of that encouragement that Ray would offer to younger filmmakers. We're trying to carry on that legacy too. And in the medium term, in fact, in the long term, we'd love to have a museum dedicated to Ray's work. I mean, I mentioned that we had a large exhibition in Edinburgh, but that really just scratched the surface. And me being the person who looks after the collection, I was always pushing for more and more and more to be included in this exhibition, until the director of the galleries turned to me and said, listen, you're going to need a football stadium if you want to show all of this stuff off at once. And so the idea might be that we could have a museum dedicated to Ray's work, with a rotating exhibition of different aspects of his creative life, while still of course having exhibits that tour across the world. We want as many people as possible to see Ray's work and to be influenced by it, and it's a real honour to be able to share Ray's genius with fans and with artists and creative people so many years after his final movie.
That's great.